Testing, testing. All right, we're good to go. Well, between this guy and what I've come to understand as being nicknamed the plastic hand grenade, I think we chose the right one. Mind you, Zeta Gundam is only called the plastic hand grenade if you try to transform it once you're done building it. I still don't feel like dealing with that, so we're not going to deal with that today. That being said, it's time for some orphans of the iron-blooded variety. That was a terrible joke. I'm sticking with it, though. But before we get into that, set the box aside. I alluded in the description that there's a few things I built recently that you didn't get to see for obvious reasons. Mostly because... Get out of the way. If you can't tell by the ridges, more lock bricks. This one's kind of janky. This one's not much better. Still, at least they turned out somewhat better compared to El Janko Mundo up there behind the desk shelf. But we're not quite done. Introducing easily the biggest one of these kits that I've built so far. Be right back. There. And then it was these two here. Yeah. Not bad, huh? Not bad, not bad. Oh, come on now. You don't have to be like this at this point in your life. How did you even disconnect yourself like that anyways? You're freaking connected to two different things. Come on now. Show some respect. Bring her. And then, of course, another of the big boys today, Superion. Quite chunky. Kind of sad that the two guys back here don't actually get to be a part of the actual build itself. They just get jammed into the back of the leg, but hey. Close that up. And then the most insulting bit, a micro brick transforming Bumblebee, or as I call him, Fumble Knees, because, well, there you go. Stickered up, but not transforming because it doesn't transform. You have to completely disassemble the little bastard and then put him back together again to put him into robot mode. We're not doing that. That's going to take way too dang long. It took me about 6 hours to put them together the first time. I am taking them apart and putting them together again the second time in a different format and then redoing that entire cycle again every time I want to put them in a different mode. No. That being said, however, there are at least 4 more lock brick kits in the mail. Because apparently I have a predilection towards hurting myself. We are saying nothing about that, and I'm getting you ready for up top. And counter swing. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Hang on, something is not right with these monitors. What the heck have you done? Why are you not aligned properly? What is happening here? There we go. That should be a little teeny bit better, but it really isn't. Okay. I don't know what's going on here, but something is kind of off. We'll deal with it. There we go. There we go. There we go. Get all the rubber legs up into position. Angle that down. Angle that toward the desk. Please, for the love of all things holy, tell me I didn't just bungle it. This cable. That's what's going to be what bungles it. Called it. I called it. Get out of the way, cable. You're bungling everything up. There we go. Now. Hey, look at that. So, of course, when I went to get my tools, the one thing you didn't get to see is these. Let's get snip snapping. Oh, you classic son of a gun. Depending on how long this build is, I might actually do a double. We'll see what happens. We'll see how I'm feeling. And yeah, for the long delay, I do apologize. We had family over, and the experience was about what we expected. AKA enjoyable at times, but frustrating overall for different reasons. We shall not go into it because that is not what we're here for today. No siree, Bob. We need tweezers. Yes, these are tweezers. Oi, brain, I need you working with me, please. Stickers are under there. Polycaps are over here. Drag this son of a gun over here for when we need it. And where's my instructions? Right here. Okay. So, getting started. A11 right here. Don't flop off on me, friend. B13, which is right here. Click, click. So you go like this, and then you go like this. Yes. So you're going to take B13. Here's A11. You're going to slot these together just like this. Or so I thought, because it doesn't want to connect. What is with you? Why must you fight with me? There you go. Just like that. You can see the little piece of the white down there. That's what you want to see. That means it's put in position where it needs to be. Now we move on to the next bit. Number two polycaps. These two gentlemen over here, I'm not even going to bother twisting these off tonight. I'm just going to go ahead and clip, clip, clip. Because frankly, I don't care to fight with it. It'll take longer for me to twist them off than it will for me to clip them off, and I'm frankly a little tired today. So these, you're going to see like a little round indentation up here. Slot these in like this with the bulkier side facing out. There's my other polycap. Thank you very much, me. Done. Just like that. Hold. Oh, I do apologize. There we go. Bam, much better. Now we're not in garbage zone. So once again, here's your B13, A11. B13 goes right in at the top over here. Polycap 2, 1 and 2 right there. Bam, done. Simple. Now we need A12. Thank you, lungs. I need that. No, I don't, actually. I could use a lot less of it recently. That's the other reason I have not been on stream recently. I've been feeling ill. And I don't think people want to be hearing me, you know. I don't think that would make very good content. Me trying to do this for you guys while I'm hacking my lungs out over here, you know. Not good. Not good. Am I already doing this wrong? What the heck is going on here? Come on, disengage. Boy, this is why we bring the knife. Thank you. Oh, hang on a moment. No wonder we've been sitting here wasting time. My time in that one mobile game I like to play is going to be extended today because I forgot that I put the thing on single repeat mode. Okay, no, we have to... That's fine. Nope, I understand. Going from the top instead of the bottom this time. Why are you fighting with me? Close, would you? What is your major malfunction? There we go. Somehow this suddenly decided to go together properly. So I thought, because now it is fighting me again. There. Uh-oh. That's not good. Excuse me, my goodness. That was especially disgusting. And I do apologize. Okay. Now you're getting on my nerves for no good reason. Yeah, I think we're just going to do a single screen today. This is why these smaller kits shouldn't exist, and Master Grade should be the standard, but cheaper. Because these things have a tendency of going absolutely bug nut AWOL because they feel like it, and they don't like you. Why do you keep resisting? If it comes down to just fucking clipping those nubs off, so help me, I will. I don't care anymore. I'm tired of this garbage. Don't put these here if they're not going to do anything. Don't make the kit if it's not going to function properly. The hell with you. We're moving on. Tired of this thing doing whatever it wants. Oh, it's got to go in exactly perfectly, but even if you get it in perfectly, we're still going to make sure it doesn't work right. Then don't make the kit. How's about that? Don't make it if you're not going to make it work properly. This is not my fault. It's your fault because you made it specific. If it's not going to work if you make it specific, don't make it. Jesus Christ. You have one damn job and you still can't do that right. So now from this angle here, this is the front. You want to take this piece, A3, with a PC4 polycap, and that's going to go just like this. Right down there. Now we flip her around, and we need A4. Right here. Wait, nope. This now goes. Huh? Are you sure about that? Yep. This is not going to go in the back here, just like this. Done. And now you can kind of see. B223. Sorry, B23. Get off. Thank you. Now we need our sticker sheet. This is B23, B223. What the hell am I talking about? We need number 5. We need in that orientation, number 5 on the other side. Screw it, use this. But very carefully. That's our sticker just like that. Flip it around, and now we need sticker number 12 right there. Right there. English failing. Excuse me. Okay, guess not. Nope, hang on. That ain't right. And just like that. Now we need B12 right here. B12 is going to go into B23 just like this. Nice and firmly slotted in. Make sure your stickers stay in alignment, and then this one goes just like so. Or what if this barrel-chested loser's freaking chest flaps would stay into his shoulders? And yes, I mean that literally. He has a literal barrel chest. Look at him. His entire chest is one big barrel. There you go. One barrel chest. It makes sense and it works. There we go. There's your polycap 1 right in here. Flip it around to that side. We need... That's it? There's nothing else on the back? You're kidding me. That's it? Wow. The front gets to look like that. No wonder this thing probably falls apart a lot. The back has no armor, and it looks like it's got at least a couple different areas where you could put something on there for armor. Who knows? Maybe I'm jumping the gun. I don't know. Now for the head. B5. Very carefully. Yeah. There we go. Okay, so there's that. Who or what and or why and or how are people buzzing me? And why do I care? Burgle. Okay. B3. Right here. Oh, for the love of God. That's the front. There's the face. This goes in where exactly? Up here, it looks like. Yeah, right there. Teeny tiny little head. Shoo. Then you take B4, wedge these two together, and I may have mangled something a little bit, but hopefully that won't be too bad. B8. Yeah, we want this side facing frontward this way. There we go. On the back, we need sticker number 9. That tiny little neon pinkette chrome over here. Listen here, son of a gun. Go down. Thank you. Go into where I need you and don't go anywhere else. You have nowhere else to go but one home. There, that should do the trick. And if it decides to fall off, well, I just didn't need it. That's fine with me. Now we need the V-fin crest right here. Number 7 on the B tray. What? Nope. Okay, so what I was thinking is correct. This goes in right like so, but it's weak because of the accidental clipping I did, of course. Nope, I just hadn't pushed it in far enough. Okay. Nope, it is indeed weak as balls. Okay, that's fine. I have a solution. May not be model cement, but I don't care. Now, let's see if I can get that one final sticker on here and then call this quits. Number 10, you said, yeah? Yeah. There. Now we're just going to hook him onto here and let that sit there for a little bit off camera where he's not seen. Also, if you're still following along after any length of time, never forget your hydration. Much better. All right. B34 and 40. Wrong side around, dummy. 24. And 40. Where's 40? Right down here. Yep. So you're going to hold the piece like this, your B40. You're going to take B34 here, and you're going to just wedge it in at the end down here. Like that. Stay put, you. Don't move again. Thank you. Then you're going to grab B39 and put that right over top of the whole shebang. Careful. You want these two ports here, right over top of these two plugs over here. These posts, whatever you want to call them. Wedge everyone together. There. Nice. And there's our shoulder pauldron. A15 and 28. Okay. You want A28 in this orientation here, like so. You're then going to take this guy right here and go like this. Hang on. I swear this is incorrect. There we go. Now we have it right. One of my screen effects decided not to take this time around, so you want this looking just like so. And now you need B31. Wherever B31 might be. Haha, 31. Haha, haha. Am I clever? Am I original? Probably not. Drop that there. Don't worry about your shoulder guide just yet. This now goes with that little post on the inside, wedge right into the little port on the back of this piece here that we just made. So make sure you have that little extension here facing downward. Line this up and just like that. Now we bring this guy back, and we're going to fit this right in down the middle here. There's a little tab with a slot back here. We're going to just fit the tab into the slot, and that's it. Tab and slot. Done. Nice and firmly fitted. Now we grab a sticker number 4 and we just line everything up. Okay, that doesn't work out the way they wanted to, but that's fine. We have ways of making it work. Unless the sticker is badly aligned in general and is not going to actually fit the way that they want it to, in which case, why did you make it this way? I should have just painted this. It would have looked a lot better than this. But whatever. That is now done. A26 and 24. I need me nippers. 26 and 24. 24. And 26. 26 like this. Actually, no, just like so. 24, you want this side with the double posts. Goes just like this. Right in together like that. Bam. That's what you want. Now you need B42. Thank you. 42 is going to connect through that little connection here, right to this here. Just like that. Make sure that you have this piece right here, that weird kind of T-bar connection facing toward the 2 pipes at the back. And if you'll excuse me for just 1 second. Thank you, lungs. I needed that. No, I didn't. Kindly take a hike. Sinuses too. Go, everyone, just give me a break already. I would very much appreciate to be able to breathe without, you know. Expressive hand part. Expressive in what way? The fact that you give me like this or like this? That's not very expressive, guys. That's kind of just very lackluster. But I digress. C1. 1. A 2. A 3 for the C. Wait. Yeah, just like that in there. Bam. If you could not fly halfway across the table, that would be great. Really? That's how you think this is going to work, is it? You're going to take the piece we just clipped off, and it's going to go right over these 2 little tubes over here, like so. Somehow. I think you're having a laugh at my expense, guy. I think you're just having a big old giggle. Big old giggle at my expense, yeah? Okay, so that's about how they want that to look, I think. It's not fully lodged in yet, but we're going to get there. B24 and then 26. So we're going to do 24 first. B24. Arranged like thus. Are you also having a giggle at my expense? Unless you're supposed to go like this, which looks to be the case. Yeah, just like that. Good. And then 26 goes over this side. There we go. Nice and tight. Just like that. B33 is next. Thank you. And you want this with the little triangle prism thing facing toward the back, just like that. Fitted right over here. Yeah, just like this. This now slots just like so. Bam. And now we have stickers to do. But not before, you guessed it, more sinus cleansing. Ugh. I really hate my sinuses being clogged. Ugh. Just trying to breathe is a chore. Forget cleaning your bedroom or a bathroom or doing dishes. When breathing is difficult, that's when you know the human body is going too far. But hey, that's just me. Don't let anyone else tell you anything. I'm just gonna stop talking. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Just ignore me. I'm a crazy old man. I'm just a crazy old man. Old? Probably not. Crazy? Definitely. I never let anyone tell you otherwise. I should know. What? Oh, here? I think. No, that's not right. What the heck? Where does that even go? Oh. Like this. Oh, come on now. Why do you have to fight with me every step you get? Come here. That is indeed where it's intended to go. It's just decided to go on just a little bit screwy. And it's doing it again. Because of course it is. Because everything has to fight me once the camera turns on. I am becoming MGO 316. There we go. Not better by very much, but still slightly better. There. Now we do that one more time. On the other side. Done. Now, sticker number 3 is going to be strange because number 3 goes like this. There. And then just like that, sticker number 3 is done. And now all we need to do left is number 15. Where in the gosh golly fark is number 15? Right here. Put that knife down before I accidentally slice my palm open with it. We don't want that. There we go. Now we have the hand B35 and A23. A23. Yes, very expressive hand part. It's holding a gun. That's the extent of its expression ability. Here, you want to see how expressive it is? There you go. Holding a gun. Very expressive. Top tier advertising. Great work. Excellent form. Why are we even here? What the hell are you talking about? You get 2 exact same copies of the exact same hands. Why? Why? B35. Very, very expressive. This is hilarious. You want to see some expressive hands, ladies and germs? Let me show you some expressive hands. Here. Let me show you some expressive hands. You see how this looks right here? With the thumb the way that it is? There's the hand for the other arm, right? Here's 2 more. Exactly the same. Expressive hands. More like expressing my dissatisfaction. There. You stay put now. Look over here, Vidar. Okay. Okay. B38 and 34. Moving on to the left arm now. B38 and a 34. Much like the last time, pop this guy right in here at the back. And then grab the other piece of the puzzle. Good, good. A29 and 15. Whoop, still need number 15 off of this trade. Why am I putting it down? The correct answer to that question is I don't even know. It just happened. Once again, ball joint facing to the side. This piece faces up. 15 goes on to 29, just like that, facing down with the stock, just like that. B32. Stop squeaking. Quit your squeaking, you squeaking squeaker. Holy sheesh. So once again, get this guy lined up with the little extension facing downward. Get this lined up like so, and badabuski, just like that. This now goes slotted in right into the piece we just made. One more time like that, and off we go to the races. Gee Willikers, as long as I do love hurting, except I don't at all. Let us grab our sticker sheet as we are at the point of needing it and peel off number 4. Whatever. There we go. Like that, set that aside, and move on to the arm. A 25 and 27. Get off of there. Get off of there. Plunk. Sure. Just like that. B43. I don't know. Once again, make sure your B43 is lined up with that little T-bar facing toward the back of these pipes, just like that. Bam. C1. No, that's B1. I need C1. Nice try, though, me. You tried very valiantly, but it did not work. Excuse me, my goodness. Thankfully, I used my stomach to push the piece that was falling to the floor onto the desk space instead. I managed to somehow make that happen, and I'm grateful that I did. B25. Done with B25. Like that. And one moment. Done. Mm-hmm. Maybe later. Ugh. 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 Ah, all right. B27. Okay. Okay. I'm going to be right back. I'm not sure how long I'm going to take, but I'm going to be back as quickly as possible. My insides are trying to become my outsides. So, yeah, we'll be right back. And we returned. Excellent. At least it caught that. Now it's time for stickering again. After B33. The other blue meat. Excuse me. So once again, arrow side pointing away from your spike on the elbow, and then just slot that in like so over there. Done. Now we must get to stickering. There, and bam, just like that. There's that one done. Finally, our other hand. Thank you. And one of these. Bam, bam. No, don't eject yourself. Thank you. There we go. Slot that in there. Turn the fist around. You stop readjusting yourself, thank you, please. And I'm going to see about doing one more thing, just because I feel like I want to. If I can find the right marker for this. Yes. There. Lay that down for a bit to dry. And then we'll come back and get the other side when it is. For the meantime, fold over another page of the instructions and move on to the legs. Starting with the rather aggressive high-heeled foot. A16 and B11. And I'm going to be perfectly honest. Looking at this thing, a particular song comes to mind. Something about putting a ring on it or something. I don't know. Don't bring it up, please. I don't feel like going through that right now. Where's 11? Over here. Holy jeez, this thing looks weird. Then again, coming from Iron-Blooded Orphans, where everything is far more mechanical looking than, humanoid looking. Mechanical. Oh, jeez. Okay. Okay. I still somehow managed to paint myself. I'm going to have to counter that later, but not right now because we have a build to do. So what you're going to do, you're going to take this guy here, just like this in this orientation. You're going to take the ring with this little point, pinprick point up over here like this, and you're going to go just like so. Like that. C12 and P3. Flip it, flip it. Why won't you flip it? What? Nope, there's two of them. Okay. I'm just panicking a little because it looked like they only gave me one, but they gave me two, so everything is just fine. Now, this is going to go Huh? Why are you weird? Did I grab B11 and A16? Are they not the same? No, because I grabbed B10. So that one's going to go off to the side until we're ready for the other leg. I need to grab the other freaking piece over here. Because, of course, when I look at two pieces that look almost identical and don't put together, oh, wait, they're probably the opposite pieces. Therein lays the issue. I'm working on the wrong dang leg. Arguably, I could just switch over and work on the other leg and then come back over to this one, but we started for this one, so we're going to finish for this one. Once again, just like so. Find the end with the little pinprick on the end here. You can see that right there underneath above my finger. Line that up. Push together, just like that. Now, B12 goes just like this. There's going to be a little post and a little port here, so just put those together. Thank you, friend. I said put those together, not act like a piece of garbage. And your polycat goes just like this. Bam, done. Now you need B20. This big piece right here. Once again, make sure you grab the right piece, unlike me. Learn from my mistakes. Do not do as I do as I don't. I know that's confusing, considering I constantly make the same mistakes over and over again, so it should be okay for you, but just trust me, don't do it. It's not worth it. Now slide this down into here. Excuse me, my goodness. Huh? Are you sure about that? Because I don't know that you are. Nope, that's about as far down as you go. So that's completely solid. Flip this over. We need C14. One of these kind of sawtooth looking guys over here. Specifically, no, wait, is it 13 or 14? 14. I called out the wrong piece because I'm dumb. Thank you. And then B17. Specifically, right here. So what we're going to do here, looking at this from that angle, take your sawtooth, flip it like this, make sure it's aligned. This is going to go like so. This right here is then going to go right along the back. There's a little port for the polycap in the back here. Line everybody up just like so. Haha! And then grab B14. Right there. Clamped. Just like that. And that's the whole foot. Yes, you heard right. That is the entire foot. With this wicked looking death blade that can just flip out like that. Okay, so continuing forward, 18 and 21. 18 right here. And 21 down here. '18, sorry, 21 is going to attach to 18 along this edge here, like so, and like so. So that it kind of looks a bit like this. Now we need A8 and A5. A5 here. Eight is going to slide in right there, like so. Nope. Hang on. Yeah. You want these two pips over here to be lateral as much as possible, and this one appear to be facing straight up. And then A5 is going to go attached like this way, along the top one, like so. Bum. Now we need A10. Dumb. All right, now for a piece of subassembly, the hip joint, I need polycap 6. Polycap 6. We need A19 and A2. A19 down here. Okay, so starting with A2 here, we're going to take our polycap and line it up flat side out this way on the inside of our frame, just like that. And then 19 is going to clamp right over top of all of this, like so. Huh? Oh, like this. Because I'm the one being dumb now. Got a port back here and a, you know what I mean? Little socket right there. So just fit those on top of each other like this. Maybe. This is so janky, man. This is so dang janky. This now goes like this up here. Bam. And now it wants you to bend the leg like this, just a teeny bit. C2. C2. 2 and 3. Bam. Done. C2 is going to... How dare you? How dare you? There. Stay put now. Don't move again. You're not allowed. C2, as I was trying to say before I was so rudely interrupted, goes like this. Just along the back in here, like that. Oh, that's nice and dry. Good. Flip that over. Done. Now we let that dry a little bit longer, and we figure out the rest from there. Anywho's, back to the leg. C3. Thank you for going onto the table and not into my face. I do appreciate that. Wait, no, I have this wrong. I have this entirely wrong. This is supposed to go back here. My bad. C3 goes in the back. Sorry, C2 goes in the back like that, and C3 goes in the front like this. I nearly completely messed that up. Just like that. Straighten the leg back out, like so. Now we need a PC7. Oh, down here. Thank you very much, me. Very good, very good. 7 is going to go flat side facing down in here, like this. Just like that. Bam. Like so. And now we need C11. C11 being where exactly? Right here. 1, 2, 3. No point trying to panel line this. Black on black ain't going to show up that well. Statistical fact of color, that. So from this angle here, just like this, you want to go like so. There's a little slot right here. Sorry, slot and rail. I thought. Is that not where that's supposed to go? Am I delusional? Am I delusional? No. Buddy, pal, friend, how do you go in? Huh? What? Okay. I overthink it, and then all of a sudden I try to do it the way they're saying, like I have been, and now it works. I don't get it. I'm tired. Now we need 13 right here. Yep. Any stickers on the legs whatsoever? No? Okay. B18. Thank you for going onto the table and not anywhere else. B18 is going to go right up here, like so. I'll give that a little dab of paint when we have it all put together. Excuse me, B6. This big friendo up here. Yeah, okay. So this is going to follow this line here and these two slots here, exactly the same way you see it in the back of this guy here. Turn them around, face them together, exactly in this orientation. Slot in, just like that. Done. Now we need C5 and 6. One of each. Come on. Thank you. Flip off. Just come out of there. Thank you. Ah, how kind, how generous. 6, I believe, goes in the back. Or does it go in the front? No, 6 goes in the back right on here. Bam. 5 goes in the front. Right in here. Going to be a little port. Little slot. Done. Just like that. And now this will all socket in just like this on top of the leg. Or the foot. Right like that. Bam. Done. And there's one whole leg done for Mr. Vidar. But we have no waist joint for him yet, so we ain't going to be doing that for a little bit. Bring this back over here. We're going to get the paint on them while we have the opportunity. Or at the very least, we'll get it started. Why do you feel weak? There, that's leg 1 done. Now we repeat the exact same process in reverse with this gentleman for leg 2. Hooray! Good thing I decided to do a single tonight. I could use a bit of a rest after this, no joke. Oh, jumping the gun here. I need a PC3 and a C12. Oh. Once again, your polycap 3 is going to go right at the end of here like that. This is going to go on the other end of here, like so. Oh, wow. Even the heel has a blade on it. This thing is intended to kill. Good thing it's in a Gundam TV series. That's exactly what they're designed for most of the time. B16 and C14 again. What? Over here. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ambulance going. Someone's in trouble. What exactly kind of trouble, I'm not sure, but someone's in trouble. Whoop! There they go. And away they go! There. Just like that. Grab the other piece of the foot that we need. Wedge them together. Now that's some jackknife nonsense if I've ever seen it right there. Holy. Got a bladed heel and a bladed toe. How this thing even runs is beyond me, but hey, apparently it can, so I'm not going to argue with it. I wouldn't want to catch either of those things straight in my gut. 20 and 70. 20 and 17, not 70. There's not that many parts on the 8-track. Nice job, though, me. Very intelligent. Just like last time, your A20 is going to go on the side of A17 here, just so it looks like this. A7. Bam, and a bam, and a bam. And we're going to grab the 6th over here because we're going to need that soon too. Bam. Starting from back here. Once again, make sure this guy is facing straight up and these two on the sides are lateral as possible. Like about there. This is now going to wedge this way. Right? Yeah. On here. And then we grab A9. Oh, for the love of God, with this crap. Stay put now. Now, C2, again. This side here. Wait. Was there another PC4 I was supposed to use somewhere? Did I miss something? Am I going crazy? I could be convinced I'm actually going crazy. Nope. Only one in the chest cabinet, so the other one's probably going to be in the waste unit. Makes sense, I suppose. Alright, so there's B18 and B6 put in. Bam, bam. We've also done C13 and C11 with the PC7 on the bottom. We have Cs5 and 6, and then we can fit this to the other leg. Then we got to flip this whole shebang over so we can work on the waist. And while we work on the waist, we're going to let paint dry on this sucker so it looks a little bit more punchy, if you want to call it punchy. Thank you. Yep, there's the waist. 8, 13, and 14. Good. And then this tray is completed, and we can toss it in the bin. don't know. I don't even know where that came from. That just randomly popped into my head. Now. A14, you want the small side up. A13, you want both of these little protrusions facing downward with a small one toward the back, like this. Bam. Just like that. C13, no, C17, this big lug over here is going to go clippity clip, clip and clip. Onto B28. This right here. I got to remind myself, because it's been about a month, I got to remind myself every time I put the pieces on screen to actually show you what I'm clipping so you're not, left out in the lurch like that. This is going to go just like this. You got 2 ports and a little eye clip. Ports and eye clip port. Just shove everyone together, much like that. Bam. And then that is going to go big side in, like this. Got that big piece right here. Going to wedge it right into that big port on the bottom here, or in the middle, whatever you want to call it. Doesn't matter. Bam. Maybe. Other side then, I guess. Yep, other side then, I guess. Done. There's that done. C21. Right here. Next, it wants C9, which is all the way up here. So what I'm going to do, maybe not. Okay, fine. All right, hang on. There, put that there. Bring this back over here and apply the paint. C18. (13) and 14. Thank you. That's where you're supposed to go. Don't fight with me. Thank you very much, friend. Put those off to one side. Now we go like this. And then this goes in here. Got your big port and your big slot back here. Line everyone up, push them together. Done. C7. This guy right here. Done. B22 is going to go in second, actually. We need to get one more piece off of here, and that's going to be... Where is he? B41. So I was actually right there. This bit here that looks like a poly cap, but apparently is not because it's made of hard plastic instead of rubberized plastic. Flat side goes outward into here very carefully. Now we need C8, which is right next to what we already cut out. There we go. Whoa. Come over here, cover this off nicely. Just like that. Wedge everyone together. Like so. Now, on the bottom of this, or rather right in the middle here, we're going to grab our sticker sheet one more time. We need sticker number 5. No, sticker number 7. 2 of them. 1 for each side. There we go. Done. And then a PC5. Right like this. Bam. And there's our unit, which now goes on either side of Vidar's legs like so. As I'm guessing what is going to end up being more of a blade skirt than anything else, because that's basically what it is. While we're here, let's save myself a little bit of extra time. There we go. There we go. Much better. Now, as you can see, I've pre-stickered this piece here, so we're good to go. Wait, we don't need you just yet. We need the other one here. Bam. 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 A bam. And a bam. Yes. We need this. The other. Okay, at least I roughly saw where that landed. There you are, you son of a gun. Get over here. You have one place you're going, and it's not the floor. Thank you. There we go. Wedge that guy in nice and tight, like so. Grab our other B-22. Excuse me. Put that right there. Grab our other piece here. Oh, right. The 8-track is done. Well, if there's nothing else on it, into the recycling. We don't need them anymore. Flippity-doo-dah, flippity-a. Wedge everyone together for a wonderful day. And we've already done what we needed to for that piece with the sticker, so grab our PC5. Bang. And wha-bang. That now goes right over here, like so. And then we can go just like here, like so. Oh, you piece of... Flip this around. Put you back on. Don't do that again. Thank you very much. There. Kind of. Maybe-ish. There. It's a bit better, but not by much. All right. That's that put together. Now for the backpack unit, which should be much simpler, and take up one of the last of our frickin' stickers. Actually, we're going to wind up using all the rest of our stickers up in the next section here. Look at that. Wait, did I do this thing? No, I did not do this incorrectly. I just never twisted this all the way up like that. Good. I just want to make sure I know where those other stickers are supposed to be used. Did I miss something? I couldn't have missed something, right? Right? I got those already. There's number 6. It's number 9, number 10. I need the number 8s. I need to know where the number 8s go. Or if I'm even using the number 8s at all. Come on now. Oh, the 8s go on the backpack. Okay. So yeah, the upcoming steps take care of all of our stickers. Boo-ray! I'm so happy. C19. Right here. C23, this rondo piece over here. Which is where the first of our last 4 stickers is put into play. Sticker number 1, this gigantic red piece right here. What do we do with that? Just like that. That's how you want that to look. Now, you're going to take this. These little posts on the bottom here are going to go in the little slots over here. So just wedge this guy right in. Make sure his post lines up where it needs to go. That's locked. Now to grab C20. Now we lock this one into position as well. And a bada booey. Baba booey. Done. Now we need the 2 pieces of C4 up here. Not the explosive kind. Keep your mind out of the gutter. The doom gutter, basically. We ain't no Doom Slayer down here. We don't need explosives on hand for anything. Yeah, we're almost done with that tray too. So now, wedge 1 into place, wedge 2 into place, and sticker both. That has to be the weakest connection point I've seen yet. Flippity-doo-dah, flippity-yay. There we go. And now with these two little posts on the back here, we wedge this into the two little posts on the back of our, or ports on the back of our buddy here. Shush! And 1, 2. There. There's Vidar kitted out. At least for now. We still have weapons to put together, and then we're done. Who and or what and or why? If you're talking about frickin' Bloodborne again, I swear to God, if you're talking about Bloodborne, I'm throwing you out of the way. Oh, good. It's not Bloodborne. You can keep it, though. I am never touching Bloodborne again as long as I live. You cannot make me, you cannot convince me it's a good idea, because to me it is not. At all. No. Knife out of the way. I don't need you right now. Thank you, though. I feel like I should be playing AC/DC right now. You know why? Because once we put this and this together, exactly like so, you know what we have? Big gun! Yep, sounds about right. And that is where our final sticker goes, meaning 3. Stop dinging me! There's that. There's one gun, but oh wait, hang on a moment. We can get rid of C-Tray immediately, because guess what? Guess what? Done. 2 little blasters. I'm going to be doing that real soon, I tell you. I tell you. No, I would rather not be texted 60 times every fucking day. Thank you. Keep it to yourself. You already send me emails enough. I don't need text messages too. Thank you. So here we have our 2 tiny little blasters. 1 and 2. Little tiny pea shooter. And this part will be very simple. Is there anywhere to store the pea shooters? Where does that store the pea shooters? Where do they get stored? Nowhere? Well, not just a kick in the butt. Nope. Nowhere to store the pea shooters. Maybe up here? Nope. No room. Well, I guess the pea shooters are just going to get lost in the shuffle because I can't use them. Excuse me, my goodness. For this part, B2, B1, take the smaller port on B1 right to the back of B2 like that. Should go right in. Maybe that's not the right port after all. Hang on, let me flip it around. And nope, I had the wrong port after all. Okay, never mind. Then you take the only other piece left on the tray, aside from the frickin' hand parts, which we may as well put together because why leave them here? And there we go. We have a rapier, or a rapier, if you prefer. So we're going to take off the one hand here because it's not going to hold this very well. I don't think. No. It's going to... maybe it will. And they're all exactly the same, so it doesn't really matter. There we go. Okay, listen here, you. Nope. That just tilts right over. Okay. You know. There we go. Here's the instruction booklet packed away. Whatever you want, pal friendo. Quickly move my tools aside. And Mr. Vidar. And we're back. So there is Gundam Vidar. This is less of a friggin' backpack and more of an annoyance, but whatever. That's the best pose I can get him in because apparently he doesn't like to pose. Those wonky feet are not going to be good for doing anything more than standing straight up. But you know what? Whatever. Put him off to one side. I guess that's good enough for one side. One more thing before we go off tonight. Some may remember from way back when I did the central garden of the Suzo Gardens. I have, I believe, the front garden now. And I think this is actually bigger than the other one. Considering yeah, pretty sure that's freaking big. So, in between Zeta Gundam and whatever may be coming down the pipeline in the mail, I'm going to go ahead and start parceling out into step baggies this whole mess of madness. And this guy will be at least another 5 or 6 streams by itself. Depending on how many steps I decide to do out of the 40 total steps they have in this big booklet. But yeah, we'll figure that out later. Until then, enjoy, folks. Have fun.